Hey guys, Jack Gleason with Startup Trading, and in this video, this is a lesson for the ATR expansion bar. This is setting up a grid inside of Thinkorswim, and if you have another platform, you can probably duplicate this in that platform. But what I like to do is I like to look at every morning the indexes and what they look like and where the expansion bars are on multiple time frames. So I'm actually come in here. I don't need that many hours. So we're going to set up a multi-grid, and I'm going to show you how to connect it to a watch list. So first off, you have to go to your main instance of Thinkorswim, so like your main panel of Thinkorswim, and then you go to charts, and then you click flexible grid. Now when you're creating a flexible grid, you can follow my mouse to the top right corner here. You can click this top right corner, these boxes, and then go to customize grid. Now what that's going to allow you to do is add a grid to the right. You can add a grid to the left, you can add a grid on top, so on and so forth, and then you can get rid of those grids like this. So you can also choose whether or not you want the sidebar over on the right hand side, so you can see uncheck, check. Now with all of that, all I have is 1 on top and 3 on bottom, okay? And then when you're done doing that, you can pause this video and put 1 on top by clicking that button, and then oh darn, I just got rid of the wrong one. And then once you're done, you just go in here and you click customize grid, uncheck it, and I'm actually going to just reload my grid. I think it's this one. And then you can save it, okay? So just to get it saved here, you have the same layout. Just go up here. I have this one called futures. I have a couple different ones. Save flexible grid, save as futures, and then make sure you uncheck that customized grid, or you're gonna have those things in the middle. They're kind of annoying. So what I look at is just a 1 day 15-minute, I think this is a 2 day 30-minute. Let me just double check here. 2 day 30-minute. This is like a 5 day hour. This can be like 5 or 3 days. I'm not really interested in being aware of the price action on necessarily the support and resistance levels. The purpose of this for me is not to come up with support and resistance levels. The purpose of this for me is to determine where the momentum bars are, specifically going into the open. Excuse me, I have a cold right now. Still put in the work. So we have 30-minute, 2 day 30-minute, 15-minute. Actually, you can do a 5-minute too if you want, but hour and then 4 hour. Now, really the most important things, at least in the overnight session, are the 15 and 30-minute. And what I'll go do here, let's go to the ES. You can look at the ES in the overnight session. The other indicators I have here, if you guys want to copy them, are the Startup Trading Indicator package, which are the dots, and then the ones that are actually available in Thinkorswim are just the volume weighted moving average. So you go studies, edit studies, and then you can type in VWAP, and then click add selected. These are my settings for VWAP. Okay, I have width 1, show plot, and then upper band and lower band I have unchecked. I don't want to see those. So that's why my VWAP would look different than yours. And then the other thing I have is the parabolic SAR. Actually, that's just on these lower ones. This is the parabolic SAR, so studies, which honestly I don't even need in here. But parabolic SAR. And those are the studies that I have in here if you want to save your grid. So once you've got your time frames down that you want, you need to connect them. So the way to connect them, for those of you guys who don't know, if you know, just fast forward like a minute. Just you change this color, purple, okay, purple, okay, purple, okay, purple, okay. And then on the left hand side, if you don't see it, there should be an arrow. You pop that arrow out. If you don't have a watch list, click this add button and then click watch list. Okay, I'm going to delete that. I don't need that. But once you have a watch list here, you can go in and add. I just have a futures watch list here. So you go here, create watch list, and then put the name of the watch list in there, and then start adding the symbols /ES, add symbol /NQ, and then /YM. I can't spell right now. My hand is far away from my /RTY. Okay. And then add symbol, save, boom, you're all set. I didn't want to do that, but whatever. So now you can take this, make this purple. So what that's going to do is every time I click one of these super early every morning, you want to know where the momentum bars are. Let's look at the ES this morning. Okay, the open is like right here at 9:30, right? So in the overnight session, we have 1 momentum bar up, 2 momentum bar up on the 30-minute. Okay, and then on the 15-minute, we had 1 up at 4 a.m., 1 up at that's 11:30, and into the open, that's all we had. And there was nothing to the downside off the last move. So into that open, that momentum was to the upside. And that's something you're going to want to pay attention to. And then if you look at, let's look at the YM. Into the open, we had 1 up, 2 up on the 30-minute, and it was right here on the 15, 1 at 11:30, boom at 4:15, and then into the open, there was actually a sell bar, a sell bar, which we were actually coming into a profit target. But the key thing to pay attention to is was there an expansionary move to the upside or the downside? That's what I like to look at every morning, and I just quickly go through the 4 markets to help me formulate an opinion, and I encourage you guys to do the same. So you do that by creating this grid, attaching it to a watch list, and then you just have to add the study here. So study, remember, edit study, you have to add that ATR study in. So hopefully this video helps. If you have any questions, ask me in the trade room. Take care.